garage. Let me talk to Joey Biltmore.
Who is this?
Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Listen, Joey, I'm calling about the,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Wait a minute. I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will ya?
There will be $8. What did you say, Nate?
The crap game.
Don't say it on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
I'm sorry. The dice game. Look, Joe, is it okay if I use your place?
If I get $1,000,
I'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Listen, Joey, if you're gonna have that attitude, I'll have the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he couldn't take a doll to Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure. It ain't a horse. It's a doll.
But Joey...
Nathan, there will be no crap with me tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
Joey, you've known me for a long time.
That's why I wanted an event.
Well, I can't talk no more. I gotta meet Adelaide at the Hot Box. Just one thing. Can I at least promise the guys that the game is gonna be at your place?
Not till I get the dough.
Fine. You'll get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hope you get stabbed like Studebaker.
And now, for the grand finale of our Round the Word review, we take you down on the farm with our star Miss Adelaide and the Hot Box Farmerettes.
You got your pretty neckline too.
Joey Biltmore.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, Pie-Face.
How are you, handsome?
Oh, fine, fine. What have you got there?
A book.
A book. You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan. This is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
It's the same. So he asked me how long I had it. And I told him a long time. And I said I thought it was on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on. Which is what I usually wear. So he gave me this book. And he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Nathan, this is a psychology that tells you why certain kinds of girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh, so it would tell you why a certain kind of doll would go for a certain kind of guy, which you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Just for instance, there are certain dolls you can almost bet that they wouldn't go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow may seem, you can't be sure that some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, starting with next week, I'm going to be getting a raise. And with what I'll be making, I wonder what you would think. Maybe we could finally get married.
We're going to sooner or later.
I know, Nathan. Achoo! But I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, I never told you this before. But my mother back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would she think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
And why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then after about 2 years,
What, after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
He's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
Wish I had a bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, Mother believes in big families.
Just give me a grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
But Nathan, now we can finally get married and it won't be a lie anymore.
How could you do such a thing? A nice old doll like your mother.
Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
Well, I'll meet her soon. What are we gonna do?
We could get married.
Marriage ain't just something to jump into like a kettle of fish. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't show it to you because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
It's bad luck.
So Nathan, darling, I've got the veil. Now all we need is a license and a blood test.
A what?
Blood test. It's a law.
What a city. First they close my crap game, then they open my veins.
Nathan, you're not running the crap game again.
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I gave it up in the first place? It's because I love you, and I want us two to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Anybody seen an earring out here?
I don't think so.
You! I'm all dated up with society men, and he breaks on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Oh. Here it is.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Look. Honey, you're getting yourself upset. After all, we love each other, and we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But I promise you it's true. Look, honey, cheer up. Let me see that old smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried physically insecure due to some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever your fingers strap to cock-either. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note, no. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cold. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the Bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself, and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cold. And furthermore, just from stalling and stalling and stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop a grip. When they get on a train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grip, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pip, from a lack of community property and the feeling she's getting too old. A person can develop a bad
Hey, Nestle, what are you looking at?
Scott was just flying with Sarah, and you should have seen her. Give him a look so cold, could have cooled off a moose during mating season.
Great, just so we don't take the dog to Havana.
Havana, he couldn't take it to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He'll start lighting up the game.
I don't know. I suppose try to see Allie. She's mad at him again.
That doll, she's always taking his mind off honest work.
It's such a shame that a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, we have to be tolerant, for that is his weakness, and I hear it's a worldwide weakness. Look.
What's Plantha Roxy? I'll tell you what's Plantha Roxy. picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrificed everything he had and moved all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby, which otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting in front of the TV set used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked him, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a chain.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that would flatten a Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some dough.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet that they'll be making it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, it's a sense that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum for the roll, call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you meet a sport and his crash has run short, you can bet that he's making it with some dough.
When a guy wears tails with the flickering white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady jump, and he smells from Vitalis and Bar Slob, call it dumb, call it clever, but you give it the odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid some attention to him, though.
He has attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I never should have volunteered for this post. Well, let's go into lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them just begging to come to the mission. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah. Archived.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got an early this morning. I spent the last hour trying to find you.
I'm sorry. We've been out holding some extra street meetings trying to stimulate more interest and...
Oh, good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there is something I want to talk to you about.
Won't you come have lunch with us?
No, I haven't the time, dear. I have several other calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close this branch of the mission.
Oh, no.
Close the mission.
But, General, please, someone can do good here even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many other calls on us. So many other places where our work is really needed.
But we're doing so much better now.
We've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You announced a meeting. Will anyone be there? Will anybody come?
Pardon me. I couldn't help interrupting. General, my name is Scott Masterson, former Sim.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can do some beautiful work here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I am not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come to this big meeting on Thursday night and find out for yourself?
Well,
Don't you think that would be a good idea?
If I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I can personally guarantee you 12 genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
You all got your right congregations? Remember, no one will be allowed to let in without their congregations. It's like a passport.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a second, Nathan. Can I tell the boys where the game's at?
Not yet, I gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock. They won't stick around much longer.
So sue me, I left nicely at the hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
Hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait at the hotel for it.
I had to get some grub. I felt a little faint.
Get back to the hotel, wait for the money from Sky, and don't come back here without it, even if you're starved to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Detroit, where's the game?
Hey, Henry, how's everything in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if you don't have a game if you don't have a crap game, we will be very disappointed.
Take it easy, Harry.
Now, Detroit, I am entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. I think you may have heard of him. I'd like you to meet Big Jewel from Chicago.
What? What do you do, Big Jewel? Welcome to our fair city, and as would you know, the heat is on. Just be patient and you'll get some action.
What do you say, Big Jewel? Shall we stick around, or shall we blow?
I came here to shoot crap. Let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Detroit, I hope you do not displease us this evening, seeing that Big Jewel does not like to be displeased. As you can find from those citizens who at one time or another may have displeased him. Although I will admit, it is very hard to find such citizens in light of the fact that they're no longer around and about.
Oh, why? You don't think I would be so rude to displease a gentleman like Big Jewel, do you? Big Jewel, believe me when I tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it that time.
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. Into the Yacht, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liver Lips Louie, Harry the Horse, Oliver Brooklyn, and, pardon me, I'm very bad on names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
Oh, what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. This looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
It's a party.
Indeed. What kind of party?
Goodbye, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor party. Nathan's getting married.
What?
That's right, it's a bachelor party. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
Well, when I saw you standing here with all these fine gentlemen, I never dreamed it was a bachelor dinner. I thought it was a...
Oh, it's a bachelor dinner.
It's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir, a bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
When will it be, Nathan?
Nathan, these fellows are nice enough to give you a bachelor dinner. You should at least tell them the date.
Well, we need time for a license and a blood test.
Gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could be married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
We need time for a license.
You could elope.
What?
You could drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico?
No, not Pimlico. Nathan, Elkton. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask you for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
Nathan, that's a great idea. Hello. I'll lend you my getaway car. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it!
Well, what the hell?
My congratulations too, Nathan. And I certainly hope there's nothing in heredity.
Nathan, I got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'll have a table reserved and be dressed up in whatever you want.
I'm so happy. I ought to write my mother. Only what'll I wire?
Send the telegram and take it back.
I better wait till we have 5 children. It won't take as long.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. Most beautiful doll indeed. What do you say, Big Jewel?
Tell me, how long you know the dog?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you better find a place.
How can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
No way. No way, he couldn't have taken it. He couldn't have taken it.
Sounds like a million laughs.
Here is buried Christopher Columbus.
At least he's lying down. How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dulce de leche.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dulce de leche.
Dulce de leche. What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a kind of native flavor.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I'll have another one. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, these would be a wonderful way to get children to drink their milk. Two dulce de leche.
Take it easy, slugger. It's over and you're still a champ. Are you all right?
Am I alright? Ask me how I feel. Ask me now that we're cozy and clingy. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp I'd light, and if I were a banner I'd wave. Ask me how do I feel, little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging.
think we better hurry. If you want to catch a plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to New York.
I'm taking you back.
You're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. You know why I took you to Havana? I made a bet. That's how you and me met in the first place. I made a bet.
How else would a girl meet a gambler?
Come on.
No.
I got to think what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Oh, golly, I don't know how I'll get home with all this stuff. It was wonderful of you to give it to me. Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Oh, fine, Sky. Look, the girls gave me a kitchen shower. They went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with the kitchen.
What vulgar jewelry.
That's wonderful. Adelaide, you know Miss Sarah.
How do you do?
Glad to meet you. You know, Sky, we're hoping to get married tomorrow night, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I know I'm going to love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
Yeah, I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of dews before dawn. When the street belongs to the cop and the janitor with the mop and the grocery clerks are all gone. When the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold, that's my time of day, my time of day. And you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me.
Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I ever told it to.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forever. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew this more. But this is why that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and now my song was born. So please forgive this helpless days I'm in. I've really never been in love before. Please forgive
I thought you'd be asleep.
Good morning, Sarah dear. Good morning, Brother Masterson. Good morning. We followed your suggestion and stayed out all night. We've spoken to a lot of sinners. Where have you been?
I've been to Cuba.
Oh, you're even more tired than I am then.
What the hell is this? Hey, what is it?
Wait a minute, I'm listening to
Someone must have tipped him off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but this is the first I've seen a crap game go full-blown in a mission.
Crap game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, right? Sarah?
This never would have happened if I hadn't. I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went to help the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean!
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Why not? What the hell kind of girl are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.